So let's talk about raising your vibration. Now, why would somebody want to raise their vibration? Specifically, I teach people how to raise their vibration so they can scale their companies and make more money. As you guys know, by this point, I worked with the famous Bob Proctor for 2.5 years while he was alive. And I went from zero to 100 grand a month within 60 days, becoming one of his top and youngest consultants while working with him. So what I want to talk about is how to raise your vibration. If you're wanting to raise your vibration, it's probably because you're feeling stuck in your current state, right? Your old identity is not serving you anymore. You're not happy where you want to be. You're not happy with your business. You're not happy with your body, and you wanted to see a change. But you've probably been working hard. You've probably been doing the meditations, reading the books, going to seminars, watching other YouTubers, and you're not really seeing the results that you want. And you really want to see a quantum leap. And you're starting to ask yourself, maybe the answer is not outside of me, but the real problem is what's going on inside of me. How do I raise that vibration? How do I change my self-image? How do I reprogram my subconscious mind so I can actually get the guaranteed results in the outside world? So let's talk about it. So what we got to do is we got to first understand what is a vibration. So the law of vibration is one thing that Bob Proctor taught me. The law of vibration states that everything is moving, nothing rests. A lot of people talk about law of attraction, but that's a secondary law to something called the law of vibration. So I want you to think about this. This phone is vibrating. This microphone is vibrating. All things around us are vibrating. Now, this might not be new to you, but you really need to understand this before we get into changing your vibration and raising it and everything. You have to understand, where's your vibration coming from. So, and how this world actually works. And if you think you know, that's exactly why you're not getting the results right now. So the law of vibration states that everything is moving, nothing rests. So if you take a powerful microscope and you were to look down at any material, you will see that it's basically atoms dancing around at about 175,000 miles per hour. It's so fast that it looks still to the eye. Okay. So with that being said, everything is moving at a different vibration, just at a different level of frequency. Okay. And what will happen is we will always attach ourselves or attract the things that are on the same vibration as us or the same frequency. I want you to think about it as this. Right now, I want you to think about in your house or whenever you go to a public place and you have ever open up your Wi-Fi. Like, let's do it right now, actually. We're going to open up our Wi-Fi here. I'm in an apartment building here in Medellin, Colombia. And I'm going to open up this Wi-Fi and I'm going to see all of these Wi-Fi passwords that just randomly pop up. I can't see these Wi-Fi frequencies. I can't hear it. I can't see it. I can't taste it, right? They're not active to my five senses, but yet they're here in the room with me. There's a vibration that's coming to and through this room and I can tap into it, put in the password, and then I can live stream a video like this, right? So that's how the law of vibration works, is that you will be able to tap into the act and access the resources that are on the vibration that you're trying to access or in the state in which you're at. Okay, so that's the law of vibration and movement. So how does that work with the law of attraction? Now we will attract the things or access the things that are in that are on that vibration or on that frequency. So for example, if I put in the password to one of the Wi-Fi's that are in this room right now, I will access all of the data. AKA, when I change my vibration, I will change the things that I'm attracting. So we have to understand that first. So what we have to do in order to change our vibration is we have to understand, where does our vibration come from? Is it our thoughts? Is it our feelings? What is it? What is it? A meditation? What is it that we need to do? So before we understand how to change, you have to understand the anatomy of how your body actually works and where your vibrations are coming from. So let me go ahead and let's add this to the screen here. And this is one of the biggest images that completely changed my life, I would say. And I'm so thankful to Bob Proctor for sharing this with me. So let's understand, where's your vibration coming from. So this is called the stick figure. Okay. And we're going to see two major parts, two major circles, the top half, which represents the mind, and the bottom half, which represents the body. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to break up the mind into two parts, a conscious mind and a subconscious mind and a body. Okay, I want you to think of your conscious mind as your thinking mind. It's your intellectual mind. It's a mind that's connected to the outside world based on what you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. It's what we've been conditioned our entire life to use in order to navigate this world. It's what allows us to be human, right? Every if you think about it, we also have some spiritual faculties, which I'm not going to cover in this video. And then we have our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind is our emotional mind. It's a mind that will always express what's ever impressed upon it. So whatever images that you're holding in your subconscious mind is actually the ideas that are controlling your life. So let's try a little experiment so you can understand what I'm saying here in practical terms, okay? So I want you to go ahead and close your eyes. Go ahead and close your eyes right now, okay? And I want you to imagine your dream car, whatever car it is. It's a Tesla, Ferrari, Toyota, whatever it is. I want you to imagine that car now, okay? Close your eyes. Now, what color is that car? Okay, you got the color in your head? Perfect. Now, every time I snap my finger and say the color, I want you to change the color of that vehicle that you see in your mind to the color I say. Ready? Make the car red. Make the car yellow. Make the car black. Make the car white. Make the car purple. Now make it green. Now make it yellow. Now make it white. Now make it green. Now make it red. Now make it white. Now make it black. Perfect. Now come back to me. So you saw right there in that fun experiment that you were changing the images just like this based on what color your car is. You see, that is what we're talking about in the conscious mind. You can create images in your mind, but that's not what we're talking about. We got to get into the images in the subconscious mind, because the images that we hold in a subconscious mind actually dictate the deeper parts of how we feel about ourselves, our self-image, how we show up to the world, what kind of bank account balance you have right now. And really, that's why you're trying to raise your vibration. What you're really trying to raise is the frequency of the images that you're operating on, that you have fixed within your subconscious mind. Hopefully it's making sense for you right here. So what we have to understand now is, how do we change those images? Because then now here's where the body comes into place. You see this body that we have here? This body is a physical manifestation of the things that we have in our subconscious mind. You will always operate on the images of how you see yourself, and hopefully that makes sense. You always operate on the images of how you see yourself. You will never do something outside of what you can't see. So this body will always act in accordance to the images you have in your subconscious mind. All right. So hopefully that's making sense for you right there. So let's go ahead and let's look at this at a deeper level now. So there is a power that flows to and through you. Okay. This energy just is. Like when you think of God, what is God? God just is. It's not positive. It's not negative. It just is. And we have the ability as humans to create whatever we want with this power that flows into us. And this power is a thought energy. You ever think about this? Where does your thoughts come from? Are they coming from within you? Were you born with those thoughts? And the answer is no. So there has to be some type of outside power flowing through you that gives you the ability to think new thoughts. That's the power we're talking about right here in this example. So there's a thought power that's flowing to and through you. And with that thought power, you're able to choose with your intellectual mind or your conscious mind, you're able to choose the thoughts that you want. Okay. So if you're wanting to raise your vibration, really what you're going to want to do is change the images that you're operating on. Because what you're doing and anything in your life, 95% of the results that you're getting right now in your results in your life are coming from the images that you have fixed in your subconscious mind. But how do they get there? Well, first, they started here in the conscious mind. You took some type of outside stimuli, whether it was the environment, your family, your friends, a traumatic experience. You took some idea that you had in the conscious mind, and what you did was you planted it and fixed it into your subconscious mind, which is your feeling mind or your emotional mind. And what happens is when you fixed it into there, you fixed an image. And whenever you get that image in your emotional mind, think about this. You ever hear some certain songs? And when you hear these songs, they drop emotions. Maybe it was a woman that you were dating or a man you were dating. Maybe it was a time with your family, your parents, or reminds you of a loved one or somebody that's passed away. A song, right? Because that song is deeply rooted in your subconscious mind and it licks emotion. And it's those emotions that are actually controlling your vibration. Because what is a vibration in the human body? The vibration is actually the feeling. Feeling is the word that we use to describe our conscious awareness of our vibration. So whenever you're feeling good, you're in a good vibration. Whenever you're feeling bad, you're in a bad vibration. And so really what you're saying here, by raising your vibration, and I know you're like thinking, DeAndre, why are you going through all this? For me to teach you how to raise your vibration, I had to teach you Where's your vibration coming from? We've just realized that our vibration is coming from the subconscious images that we have planted in our mind, most specifically our subconscious mind, that are now operating us and drawing up emotion. And we're going to be operating our body habitually on these emotions. And so if we want to raise our vibration so that we can scale our company to the next level, be a better leader, hire more people, be a better father, be a better mother, or be a better person for your life, you're going to have to raise the images that your body is operating on. So how do you begin to do that? Well, let's look at this. Because we realize that if we understand that the images that we're having on our conscious mind are then controlling our body, really what they're doing is controlling our actions. Our actions are always 100% in alignment with the images that we're holding in our subconscious mind. And as we know, our actions control our results. So if we want to change results, our R right here in this example, we want to change the outright results. You want to change your bank account. You want to make more sales. You want to travel. You want to do more, be more, have more. If that's what you're looking for in the outside world, you have to change your actions. Well, how do you change your actions? You change your actions by changing your subconscious images that you're holding that are planted and deeply rooted in there. Well, how do you change that? We go back to the subconscious mind. And I'll create a separate video on how to actually do that. Right now, I'm just teaching you how to actually raise your vibration, okay? So now, we're going to come here now, and let's talk about altering your next state. So when this power flows to and through us, we create an idea, a thought in our mind. What is an idea? A thought is just a focused idea. Sorry, an idea is just a focused thought. And then what we could do is we could take that idea and then we can plant it into the recesses of our subconscious mind with emotion. With emotion. And that emotion that alters our vibration, aka alters our feelings. If you can get a new image in your mind of what your dream looks like, let me dial this in with you guys. If you can get your emotions to be changed and altered by a subconscious image that you planted in here consciously, you will then change the feelings and aka change the vibrations of the things you're attracting into your life. So if you want to start attracting new things into your life, you're going to have to change the state that you're in. And that vibration is then expressed through action. So action is a vibration, right? And so then that's going to cause a reaction. Newton's third law. So your action causes a reaction, which then alters your conditions, circumstances, and environment, aka your results. So if we're here and we're wanting to raise our vibration, we just got consciously educated that if we want to change our outside results, we must change the images that we're working on. And the number one way that you can do this, based on my experience, is by doing deep meditations where you lower your brain waves. And I'll teach you how to do this in another video. You lower your brain waves, which allows your subconscious mind to be more malleable, more open to suggestion. And then you start playing a mental movie of what you want your life to look like in clarity, in first person, as if it's here now, because the subconscious mind cannot determine what's real and what's fake. You can close your eyes right now and get so emotionally involved in your future self that you begin to cry in gratitude, or your hands begin to sweat because of everything that's happening, and your subconscious mind believes it's real. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about the law of vacuum. I don't even want to get into. I'm so excited about this video. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to be using the next videos I'm going to be sharing. So make sure you subscribe below, where I teach you certain meditations that are going to allow you to open up your subconscious mind, change the images that you're having in your mind so that you can alter your vibration. So guys, hope you got a lot of value from this. Let's go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.